Yo, Hunter, how you doing, Hunter? Josiah. Ooh, Archer Blades with the 1, 2, 3 quartz. All right. Yeah, so if you guys didn't see the pin comment, I'm asking you guys, just so we have a conversation starter, you know? Where's everyone at quartz-wise? Both NA and JP, doesn't matter. Because this is going to be an NA and JP stream, as you guys could see from the thumbnail and the title. I'm going to be farming a little bit in NA, Nero Fest, of course. Because I do need, desperately, I do need the mirrors. As you can see, I only have one. And I don't really have anyone I want to train in mind. I just don't like the fact that I only have one mirror. I don't want to come into a situation later on where I need it for like a skill or ascension or whatever. So I'm going to be farming the fuck out of this quest for like at least an hour, maybe 5 apples bare minimum, gold apples, but we'll see. And then towards the end of the stream, I'll move over to JP and then we'll do a couple of rolls there because I have a side account, a second account in JP if you guys didn't know. And I need to do the guaranteed SSRs there. So it's going to be a hybrid stream. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be doing something like this. And I also just felt like in the mood of streaming because why not? So yeah, we're big chilling. Next big event in NA should be summer, which I mean, I'm not going to be rolling the first banner. I'll tell you guys that much right now. I'm going to be waiting for that second banner. And I hope it drops at the end of this month. If not middle of this month, because I know in JP, the summer event didn't start till September, which is, you know, obviously a bit too late to call it a summer event, but, you know, do be like that. I might start farming once I'm out of room for EXP. Oh, so what box are you at? Right now, I didn't farm that hard, not gonna lie. But I mean, I did get all the, you know, exclusive items like the CEs. So I'm like at box 20, which sounds like a decent amount, but I know some of you guys are already at like the 300s or whatever. But I specifically waited for this quest because I do, like I said earlier, I do need mirrors desperately. Because even in JP, I don't have a lot of mirrors there. Like that's one of the few items across both NA and JP which is really hard to like farm, and they don't really give a lot out. Especially in events, in the shops, if they do have mirrors, they usually only sell 10, which isn't really a lot, but you know, do be like that. Debating hard because I have been throwing all of my free-to-play for 1 copy of Summer Morgan, but I want to go to these summer servants, and I'm good. What do you think I should stop? I am at 493. Oh, in NA, you're talking about NA, you're not talking about JP. Well, if you're at 493 right now in NA, and you want to save for Summer Morgans not coming out in 2 years, first of all, your willpower has to be like above the gods, because that's 2 years of waiting. I'd say you're definitely in a good spot if you're at 493, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to roll. Again, it's 2 years from now. That's really not that unless you want like NP10 her or something, then by all means. I guess so. Unless you're talking about JP, or you play NA and JP, because you're 493 in NA right now. I'd say just roll, just have fun. 493 in JP. Well, you said NA in the other. Well, if you're 493 in, I assume you rolled a little bit already. Are you close to pity? Because I would say if you're close to pity, why not do it? But if you're not even halfway there, then probably not a good idea to roll if you want the summer servants. And I believe they're going to be streaming in a couple days. The JP team, they're going to be streaming, but want to say in the 10th or the 9th, depending on where you live, this month, and they're going to be talking about the summer event. So I'm going to be, you know, streaming that because I do want to react to the designs of the summer Tamlin. Not close at all. Ooh, yeah, I don't know, Chief. I would say flip a coin or something. I would say actually, because the banner isn't gonna end for another what? Another week, or another week and a half or something. The stream, the summer stream shouldn't start until, like I said, the 9th or the 10th, depending on where you live. So the banner should still be there. Summer Morgan should still be there. I would wait till the summer stream when they reveal more info and, you know, particularly the designs of the summer Tamlin, and then decide from there. If the designs really speak to you, if you really like the designs, then I'd say wait for summer. So that's what I would do. I would wait for the official summer announcements and whatnot, and maybe they might show some old phantasms, who knows, and then decide from there. That's what I do. I main NA more than JP, but I tried to do an even split. I'm the same. I mean, it depends on what's going on. Like, if there's a Lostbelt going on in NA and nothing really going on in JP, then, you know, I play obviously NA a lot more. So I usually flip-flop between the two. But I mean, if I was forced to keep one or the other, I would probably keep my JP account since it's like my OG account. You feel me? You feel me? You're at 13 boxes with 6k roses. Okay, so you could do another 10, so you're basically at 23. I have 478 quartz and 11 tickets. Got NP2 Morgan. Ooh, nice. NA, right? NA, because you said last day, so NA. That's good. That's cool. So you're definitely prepared for the summer event if you're gonna be rolling there. Yeah, I'll just wait. And just in case, Josiah, because, you know, sometimes I'm wrong. In fact, a lot of times I'm wrong. Go look up if there is gonna be a stream, because I could have sworn I saw. I think I want to say last night they posted it on Twitter or X, I guess you want to call it that. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. I don't give a fuck. But there is gonna be a stream from what I saw at the 9th or the 10th. But I would fact check that and also check when the Summer Morgan banner is gonna end. Just to make sure, because I don't want to screw you over when you could potentially get a Summer Morgan, you know what I mean? If you want, you can save a little by not using Oberon's third skill. My Melusine is NP2 and she works fine. Actually, you're right. I'm just conditioned, Azure. I appreciate the tip and the advice, but I'm so used to using his third skill that I just kind of do it anyway. I'm not too particular about like saving like what, 2 seconds worth of time. Like, okay, I could just not do it now, right? But like I'm just so used to using his third skill that I might still keep doing it. But again, I appreciate the advice nonetheless. I'm not too anal about like, oh yeah, I'm trying to save at least, you know, if I farm for the next hour, I save at least approximately 5 minutes and 38 seconds worth of time by not using Oberon's third skill. It's like not that big of a deal. Because I'm mainly farming for the mirrors, not necessarily. Yeah, there you go. I got a mirror right there. How many do I have so far? This is only my first one this stream, so I'm not trying to get like 100 boxes or anything that crazy. I don't need QP, which I mean I say that now, but maybe later on I'll need QP. I don't need QP as of right now, and EXP definitely don't need that, and every other material I don't need at all. Yo, what's up, Brandon? I don't remember, Brandon. It's probably because I was so salty and just like, you know, angry at the world for a little bit. But did you NP6 Summer Morgan? I assume you did, because you're like the local Summer Morgan in general fan around here. So I assume you did, because last I remember you got to NP4, and then I think at that point I was getting too salty, so you probably stopped updating me. But I assume you did. I assume you did. At least NP5. At least. After Okade Alter Summer, I'll try for Melu again in December. Yeah, no, she is definitely worth the wait. Over in JP, I remember I didn't go for her right away, because when she came out, like, she was good, like pretty unique, you know, double, you know, different types of NP, arts and buster, AoE, single target, whatever. But it wasn't until Oberon and Coin Sky dropped where she became like really, really freaking good. And at that point in time, I you know, didn't have her. I was like, fuck, now I really want her. So over here in NA, I decided to go for her, you know. Because in JP, I waited till December to NP2 her, I believe. Which isn't a bad strat, to be honest, because between now, or not even now, between summer and then, I would say there's not really any banners that are that worth going for. Like what, there's the Guda Guda event, there's the Halloween event, some rerun events here and there, but really nobody that I could remember that's like super broken, must have OP servant type shit. So saving from after summer till then, like, that's not a bad strategy for sure. Yes, I did. I didn't say anything. I didn't want to come off. No, that's fine, bro. Like, you could flex a little bit, bro. Like, it's all well and good. It's all well and good. Like, yeah, I was salty at the moment. I'm still gonna wish you congratulations, bro, because you're still the homie, bro. You were at the actual FGO Fest and, you know, kept me updated and, you know, still stayed active in the chat. So it's like, now how could I get mad at you just because, like, oh, you get, your luck is like a million times better than mine. By the way, so my girlfriend's awake right now, but I don't think she minds if I say this. So she didn't get Summer Morgan at first, but she really wanted her, right? And Kind of wish we recorded this or streamed it, but she was pretty much at like 0 quartz. She had nothing left, and didn't get her. Use all the anniversary shit, you know, the whole shebang. And I was like, yo, just do another multi, just, you know, farm a little bit, you know. And she did the guaranteed SRs first. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. Well, she got Proto Merlin, I believe, in one of the guaranteed SRs. I don't remember the other one. And she had enough for a multi, and I was like, yo, just do a multi for Morgan. Fuck it, dude. Summer Morgan. And at the end of her gacha roll, like the last 2 gacha rolls, she got not 1 Morgan, but 2 Morgans. And I was just sitting next to her, like, man, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm happy for you, dog, but like, damn, bro. Like, I suffered, bro. I could have NP2'd her, but I got, of course, got Janako, bro. You know, shit do be like that. I was a little bit salty, but it's not the end of the world, you know. I feel like she wanted her a lot more than I did, because she grilled her right afterwards, and has been farming a lot with her. So clearly she wanted her more than me. You know, that's like the main thing. You know, I wanted her, but not as much. So like, if somebody else who wanted her way more gets her easily or gets multiple copies, it's like whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be too mad. It do be like that. Oh yeah. I'm glad you had a lot of fun, Brandon. Glad you did. Well, I'm like a little bit jealous, because they did have some Tiamat merch, some Tiamat anniversary merch. Not gonna lie, like a small acrylic, I believe a wall scroll, some can badges as well. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I wish I knew somebody over there, like, you know, that could get it for me, you know, real quick, like, and I'd pay them back, you know. But fortunately, bro, like, I mean, I guess I could have asked you, but I don't want to inconvenience you, you know. But that's okay. I found it online. I'm not gonna lie. I found some Tiamat stuff online from FGO Fest. Just snag that shit real quick, you know. Not too expensive. I think I only got the acrylic. The wall scroll I can't find. What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Just want to ask, how many boxes has everyone done? I've only done 23, so not too far. I mean, I have some roses saved up, but you know, again, not farming too hard. I mainly want the mirrors from this particular quest. As far as the actual lotto items and QP and EXP, don't really need it. Damn, I got a skill reinforcement, so that sucks. Is there a way to transform into Melusine's red form with her 3rd skill? Unfortunately, no. You would think with the costumes, with the 2 ascensions with her mask, you think they would make it so she would transition to the red form. Unfortunately, they said fuck that for whatever reason, because like you and many others, I would love to just every now and then use her red form, if not primarily use her red form. But so far, even in JP, that they haven't updated it, so I feel like using a red form is just never gonna happen for like efficient farming, which sucks. I'm at 150 now. My goal is 300. God damn, bro. So like, what's the main thing people are farming for? Are you guys just like farming for the sake of farming, or like, are you low in QP as a result of like Oberon Coin Sky taking your shit? Because like I said earlier, I don't really need any of the items, so I'm farming just for the sake of farming, and mainly the mirrors. Otherwise, I could just stop playing the event for the next week or so, and then like, you know, it wouldn't really affect me in the end of the day. Oh man, I wish you said. It's all good, Brandon. I probably should have, but again, I don't want to inconvenience you, especially since you already had your wife, right, buy stuff during day 1. I don't want to tell you to, you know, line up for day 2 or anything. So I suppose I could ask you like before day 1, but again, like I don't want to affect your enjoyment of the event. Obviously, by the way, do you have a PO box? No, I don't. I know a lot of YouTubers in general, streamers, do PO boxes to get stuff from like fans or like subscribers or whatever. But as somebody in my size, like I feel like I'm not big enough to just open a PO box and just you know, hope that you guys send me stuff. Plus, you know, I would have to pay like monthly to keep a PO box open, and I don't feel like it's worth it with my subscriber count currently. Maybe like in the far future, if I ever make it big, and then you know, people want to send me shit, because why not? Maybe one day. I've seen so much merch I could snag next time. Yeah, I appreciate it though, Brandon. I appreciate it. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe next FGO Fest, I'll DM you somewhere, And I'll be like, yo, dog, like I saw the merch stuff. Are you going? Yo, can you get me this real quick? I'll pay for the you know, the convenience fee and shit, you know, shipping and whatnot. Gem and QP. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the skill gems make sense for sure. Is 850 million QP low? Because I feel like it is. Archerblades, no. That's not low at all. You're actually in a pretty good place. I guess it depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to 10 everybody in your account? Then I would say yeah. No amount of QP is going to be high enough, to be honest. But I'm like around 700 million QP in NA, and I feel completely fine. Like I'm able to 10, or I was able to 10 Oberon and Koinskaya. I'm close to 10ing Melusine, but I don't want to 10 her because I don't want to use my crystallized lore because I want to save it for Summer Kama. And even after 10ing Summer Kama, I'll still have like what, like 600, 500 mil QP. So, okay, good shit, Brandon. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind, dog. You're definitely the king of homies right now. I'm not gonna lie. And Archerblaze, I know you live in Japan too, so like, you know. Just saying, if I ever need a homie drop from the homie, bro, like I'll give you a DM. I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna rely too much on you guys though, because again, I don't want to inconvenience you guys in any way. And QP since I'm leveling them up, okay. Yeah, I mean, probably should take advantage of the Lotto event because the next Lotto event isn't for a while. I feel like. I feel bad skipping summer, but want Melusine more. Oh my god, did I accidentally... Alright, so usually... Well, actually... So I accidentally switched to Leonidas, but I think... I was going to use a command seal, because I don't use command seals when it comes to challenges, but I usually use command seals when I mess up in farming, like in this particular case. But I think with double Melusine busters, she should be able to one-shot both Demia and Ashwatthama, but we'll see. I mean, it is what it is. If I have to use a command spell, I will. Whatever. Yo, what's up, Jiro? What's going on? Still using my Tiamat, bro. Still using my Tiamat. I felt nervous once I dropped below 1 billion. See, you know the farming in FGO has traumatized you. When you feel like going below 1 billion QP makes you sweat. You know, you've been traumatized or affected mentally in some form or fashion from FGO. Now you're good, bro. Like I would say, if you're above, I want to say 300 mil, you're in a good place. That's a very comfortable place to be because you could train like at least 2 5-stars. I don't know about 10ing. I think you need like at least 400 mil or like 350 mil, something around there, to 10 2 5-stars. But still, like I would say if you're above 300 mil, that's a good safety blanket to be in as far as QP goes. Well, once you go over like 500 mil, like you're good. You're good, dog. In JP, I've been over. I've only been at 2 billion once, and then over the past couple of months, been using more and more QP. So I'm still over a bill, but that's just to give you an idea. And I haven't been farming QP like that. For me, I find EXP cards a lot more annoying because at least QP 2 billion is a lot. Like once you hit that cap, you're gonna be good for a couple of months, if not even a year. With EXP, there's a smaller cap. Your inventory and then, you know, present box, second archive. Once you cap an EXP, bro, like shit gets annoying to farm, not gonna lie. Especially if you're trying to 120 servants. Like I wish it would just make it so EXP cards don't count towards your inventory, but I guess that wouldn't make sense since there's not even that many servants yet in the game to fill up your current inventory. So who knows? Maybe in the future. 300 mil, I'm fucked. Listen, Churro, it's okay. You just started playing the game again, like what, a couple months ago? Like you're still getting your footing. You didn't start playing again until when Nero dropped, right? Beast Nero, if I'm not mistaken. Who knows? Maybe you've been playing the entire time. But we were talking a bit earlier. I had to delete you because if you haven't logged in after like 2 days, bro, like you're getting deleted. I don't care who you are. I've deleted my girlfriend from my friend support list a couple times. Just because like she hasn't logged in after like 2 days. I'm just like, all right, well, like no discrimination. I don't care who you are. You're getting deleted. But I just want to keep my friend list active, you know. That's all it is. Yeah, no offense, you know. This game is so good at making you sweat when it comes to keeping mats. EXP, I don't really have an issue with. Yeah, no, I'm the exact opposite, Brandon. EXP, like, man, I wish I could just keep farming and farming, not having to worry about like my inventory getting full. I wish that was the case. I wish that was the case. Yeah, I had lost my account and got it back around then. Really? Oh. Well, I'm glad you got it back, dog. That's cold. Listen, bro, that's just my policy, bro. If you're not active in the game, bro, like, or at least give me the impression that you're active by logging in, then you're just kind of a waste of space in my support. That's just how it is. So no hard feelings, you know. What a caring person. Hey man, listen, we're still together, bro. Like I could delete her off friend list. Like she ain't gonna break up with me or anything, bro. If we break up over that, bro, then damn, that's just a lot about our relationship, for real though. Yeah, no, it's understandable, bro. It do be understandable. If you only have Mash and you're past Solomon, you are getting kicked or not friended. Like, damn, bro. Yeah, that's cold. Yeah, sometimes I like adding, like, you know, new players that only have Mashi in their support. But after a couple months, I want to see your support, you know, evolve, you know? I haven't had a situation like that where I add somebody who's new, and then after a couple months, they still only have Mashi in the support and, like, nothing else. Like, that would be, like, next level, like, yeah, I don't really play the game at all. Or I don't really give a fuck about, you know, supporting the homies. But I'm good for the most part. I'm good for the most part. Yeah, we are still together. Yo, Churro, we're not, you know. Last time I checked, we're not in a romantic relationship. Because if we are, then how many years has it been? And you haven't given me any, like, chocolates or anything, bro? Like, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Can you really call it a relationship if you don't buy me food, bro? Like, and only me, you know, just it's one-sided. I'm not buying you shit. I'm not buying you shit, dog. Sheesh. Oh, that Kojiro Lily, yo. How is going the farming since the yeah, I'm farming all right. I haven't, like, the first week, or not even first week, the first 3-4 days of the event, I haven't farmed that hard. But now that the mirror quest is here, I'm ready to farm like crazy, though. I'm ready to farm, bro. I still have the same support people since I started. I have one guy who hasn't been on for 6. God damn, Brandon, shit, 6 years. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Like, if you see an account that hasn't been active for years and years, and then all of a sudden you just see it log in, that'd be insane. Imagine the whiplash of that player, like, just coming back randomly, like, huh, I haven't played FGO in a while. I wonder what's going on. And they just log in like, what the fuck is all this pretender class foreigner? What the fuck? Like, you gotta imagine, like, damn, I wish I knew somebody who hasn't played in like that long of a time, because I want to see their reactions to all the new shit. Because I know people were complaining about no quality of life update, or like not that many for this past anniversary, 8th anniversary. But after many years of like quality of life updates, animation updates, new classes and whatnot, I wonder what like a returning player would feel just like seeing everything. But I mean, as far as like, yeah, a lot of the players that like I used to have in my friend list back when I started playing, 2015, 2016, 2017, like the first couple of years, a lot of them I don't have anymore, I'm pretty sure, because a lot of them have stopped playing, and I'm pretty strict with my policy, bro. They play yeah, they either play Genshin or Star Rail right now, to be honest. Which, I mean, you know, do be... Oh, wait, did I just... Oh, I just messed up. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to use a command seal next turn. I was like, wait, this isn't even the final turn. And this is what happens, bro. When I stream and farm, bro, I just lose myself. I lose it all. Your girlfriend was supposed to be giving the stuff from me to you. Oh, really? Okay, you gotta talk to her about that. That's between you two, bro. Like, you know, you get her email or her number, and then you guys could duke it out. Maybe PayPal her, Zelle her, whatever you have on hand. And then whatever you owe me, she could just buy herself. For me, for you. And then we'll be in a nice, happy relationship again. Talking about you and me, George, not her and me. I like to think we're still in a pretty stable, happy relationship, because if not, then I've just exposed myself to the world, and the next time I stream, I'm gonna be crying like a little bitch. Like, yeah, I just broke up, dog. He still has like mash and artillery and a bunch of beginner 4 stars. Damn, bro. Damn. I think you mentioned this before, Brandon, but your wife also plays, right? I'm curious what her account looks like, to be honest. Now that I think about it, are we even friends in GP, Brandon? I feel like we are, but maybe we're not. I know if I add you, all I'm gonna see is like 120 Morgan, 120 Draco, NP5 across the board. What else would I expect from you? I mean, probably just, you know, those in a lot of Water Arco servants, because apparently Water Arco is your favorite artist, so I'm expecting to see a lot of that. I want to ask something. Where do you find translations for quests? Are you talking about for I assume you're talking about JP, obviously. I don't really rely too much on translations. I kind of just go in the quest and then just kind of learn on the spot. Otherwise, if I do need translations for quests, I usually go on like Reddit or something. If it's like a challenge and people like are having a hard time with a challenge, myself included, I like to go on Reddit. If not, wait for the Wikia page to update, because usually the Wikia page will have everything laid out for you. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really rely on like quest translations like that. I don't think so. I don't think so though. I am the okay, Churro, okay. Yeah, I speed dial the homie Churro, and then he lets me know what's up. I severely underestimated how much KP and HP you need for 100 plus Hokusai. Should I stop at 110? Oh yeah, when it comes to like going over 100, it's a big investment. I would say EXP more so than QP. QP, yeah, you do use a lot, but EXP, it's a crazy amount. It's a crazy amount. But if you feel comfortable stopping at 110, then go right ahead, dog. Right now I'm in the process of 120ing Kid Gil and Caster Gil, which I don't know why, but a couple months ago when I got Tiamat and 120'd her, I remember I was like, yeah, I 120'd all the servants I wanted to 120. Archer Gil, Enkidu, Kide, and now Tiamat. And I don't know why it never crossed my mind to never pursue 120ing the other 2 Gilgamesh's. I was like, wait up. It just hit me. I'm like, wait, what kind of fan would I be? What kind of fan of the King of Heroes would I be if I don't 120 all of his forms? So I'm currently trying to 120 both of them, but like I said, EXP cards, such a pain to farm those, especially across 2 servants. Right now my Caster Gil is like 104, and then my Kid Gil is like 103, which is definitely not even close to 120, but I'm trying to 120 both of them at the same time. But the caveat is that I don't have enough serving coins for Caster Gil, so at a certain point I'm gonna have to stop cold turkey. I think I could get him as far as like, I want to say 116, but I might just stop at like 110 across both of them and just wait till I get spooked by more Caster Gils or something. So you're going all in for Summer Kama? Yeah, for sure. Because after Summer Kama, not really anything else I want to go for this year besides maybe Jack Del Malay for Halloween, because I love the Foreigners and I love her design because she's designed by the same person who designed Hokusai, Yang, Abigail, and I really love their designs. So the artist just does a good job just designing characters I really fuck with. But aside from Jack Del Malay, nobody really I'm too tempted on going for. Like Ryoma looks cool, 5-star Ryoma. But aside from them, nobody really. You have enough for Kid Gil? Yeah, I actually have 600 serving coins for Kid Gil. So what more than enough to 120, because if you guys didn't know, you need a minimum of 300 serving coins to 120 a servant. And that's not even taking our pen skills into account. Because I appended Caster Gil's second skill, which in hindsight I probably shouldn't have done, just because if I didn't do that, I would definitely have enough for 120, but because I appended his second skill, I don't have enough anymore. So, and I just did the same mistake I did last turn. Okay, actually no, I could, we're good, because Melusine crits like a crazy person, so it's okay. So boom, that's 1. And then Oberon attacks, not really gonna do much, and then yeah, okay, we're good here. Okay, so we were lucky with the cards. Jesus, keep fucking up. Speaking of the King of Heroes, have you watched the first episode of Fate Strange Fake? Dude, I was at the world premiere. I was at the world premiere last month. And I posted my review and everything on YouTube, bro. And if you're wondering what I thought, bro, like, what do you think I thought? I mean, it's pretty obvious what I thought. I'm a huge Gilgamesh and Enkidu fanboy, so like seeing them duke it out towards the end was like a dream come true, bro. I've been waiting for years for an anime of Strange Fake, and to be honest, before the announcement, I never thought that they would animate it, really, because there's so many other Fate works and Alciverse stuff that they need to animate, in my opinion, first before Strange Fake. So when they announced Strange Fake, I was like, no fucking shot that they're gonna animate it, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. And the animation looks godly, really good. Is it UFO table level? Probably not, but it's definitely a lot better than I would say Apocrypha, because it's, even though it's the same studio, I think because it's been a couple years, they probably have more funding. It's a different team. Even though it's A1 Pictures again, it looks a lot better than Apocrypha. So I hope the actual TV series keeps up that same level of quality, because you gotta keep in mind it's technically a movie budget because it's like a special OVA thing. But I hope they keep the same quality, you know. The world premiere, you guys got that? Oh yeah. So the episode for worldwide release came out, I want to say July 2nd, if not like late July 1st, depending on where you live. The world premiere was in July 1st, but it was before everyone else in the world got it. And we got it at Anime Expo Day 1, July 1st. So I was one of the first people to see it in the world. And then it came out like a couple hours after I saw it. So, you know, it's not that huge of a gap, but I still wanted to see the world premiere because I want to be one of the first people to see it, you know. It's like I've been waiting years to see it, so I was like front row and everything. So it was a pretty worth it experience. And I was talking about this a couple of streams ago, if not in the last stream, but I was like decked out in all my Gilgamesh stuff. I had like Gilgamesh bag, Gilgamesh shirt, I have a guild jacket on, you know, just decked out to the guilds, you know. And surrounded by me is a bunch of other Gilgamesh fans, of course. You know, if you're gonna go watch the world premiere of Strange Fate, you're gonna be surrounded by other Gilgamesh fans, Enkidu fans, whatever. And everyone else who was decked out in guild stuff that I could see were a bunch of women and girls. And I was like, damn, I'm like deadass the only guy that's like fanboying over there. Like there were other dudes too, you know, there were dudes in the premiere, not gonna lie. But they were definitely not as decked out as your boys. So I definitely stood out. I definitely stood out like a sore thumb. But you know, I'm not saying I was embarrassed or anything. I'm definitely proud to wear my guild stuff and represent. It's just a funny observation, for sure. Oh, I didn't bring any guild figures. You'd be crazy as hell if I brought guild figures. Oh no, I didn't cosplay as Gilgamesh. No. I don't want to sully the King of Heroes by like me cosplaying Gilgamesh. No shot. No shot. Maybe if I like do my sit-ups and push-ups and whatnot, maybe a year's time after like getting the appropriate body, maybe I'll cosplay him, you know. But I don't want to, you know, misrepresent the King of Heroes, you know, with my average ass body, you know. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Oh yeah, I think UFO tables I mean, obviously they're working on Demon Slayer, but you know they're gonna do the Mihoyo movies, which they haven't updated us at all on that. I thought the first movie was supposed to come out this year, but they haven't been saying shit from what I saw. And I think after that, once they're done with Mihoyo, I think they're going to move on to Tsukihime. I don't think we're going to see another Fate work from them for a while, if ever, because I'm pretty sure they said Heaven's Feel was going to be their last Fate-related thing. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know, of course, I would love to see another Fate work by them. I just think something like Strange Fate fits better with the studio we got currently, in my opinion. Just do it like that. I won't discriminate. I'll ask for a pick at AX. Oh shit, let's go. Let's go, bro. If I cosplay Gil, that is, you know. I mean, I'll still accept the pick with you, but, you know, cosplaying Gilgamesh isn't really something in my bucket list, so to speak. Because, again, I don't have that time and commitment to get the appropriate body type for him. You need to cosplay Gil with his armor so that you don't need to work out your... See, that's the thing, though. So I either work out to have the appropriate body to cosplay Gilgamesh, right? Or I just wear his fucking armor and then I don't have to work out. But at the same time, if I'm gonna wear his armor, I want it to look good. You know, I don't want to make it look cheap and like, you know, trash. And I don't know anybody in like my immediate circle who is like really good at like arts and crafts like that, you know, like it'll make me like a realistic Gilgamesh armor set. And I'm definitely not gonna make it my damn self. So like it's like there's pros and cons to both. There's pros and cons to both. So I'm weird. I feel like I'd be more comfortable being like the shirtless Gilgamesh with the tattoos and whatnot, because I feel like it's easier than like a whole ass armor set. And you guys got to keep in mind too, I'm gonna be going to convention, Anime Expo in California in the middle of the summer. I don't know if I want to wear a full set of armor going into a convention. I feel like that's gonna be hella inconvenient. Whereas like if I'm shirtless, bro, like I'm shirtless, that's it. I'm good. Yeah, no, not a good idea. I mean, I respect people who like wear full sets of armor or like heavy clothing when it comes to cosplaying. Like more power to you. It's just me. I know I'm a pussy ass bitch. I sweat like a motherfucker. Like if you guys ever like, you know, met me in real life, like during Anime Expo, if you look real closely, I'm drenched like a motherfucker, and that's partially my fault because I like wearing beanies and jackets. But even in a air-conditioned room, I still sweat a lot. So that's just how my body works. I sweat like hard. So I don't want to be like wearing like Gilgamesh's armor and it's like glistening, not because it's shiny or because the material itself makes it glisten. But I don't want it to glisten because I'm just sweating and, you know, lubing it up with my own body juices, bro. Like I'm good, bro. Or just do a summer outfit. That's a good point. That's a good point. But again, I feel like I would have to get like the appropriate body still, because even though like it doesn't show anything there, you know, you can still see a little bit. You can still see a little bit of what he's working with. So I still want to look good while cosplaying the King of Heroes, no matter what. That's how people get heat strokes at AX, not wise. I haven't like during my 7-8 years going to AX, I've never gotten like a heat stroke or anything like that. Like I know my limits. I still take off my jacket and like my beanie at certain points. Like I don't just keep it on like for the sake of keeping it on. I definitely find the time to sit down, drink water, take off my beanie and jacket when it's appropriate. So I feel like I'm good on that front, but that is good general advice in general for anybody going to any convention that's like super hot. Definitely don't wear heavy clothing or anything like that. The armor would burn me. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like screw that. And I suppose I could bring the armor without wearing it and then put it on inside, like inside the because there's designated areas for cosplayers, and like you could use the restroom, I guess. But I just feel like that's such a hassle. I'm definitely not built for cosplaying, because I know cosplay takes a lot of work, a lot more than people think. You know, not even just makeup, but like props, buying those props, and just the whole shebang. Because my girlfriend, if you guys didn't know, she cosplayed Shuten this year. She cosplayed Punk Shuten, and the makeup process takes a bit. It definitely takes. I feel like it's a lot harder for women for sure, and I guess it depends on the character as well. But I was like watching her put on her makeup and making sure like the wig was on right and everything, and helping her out every now and then when I can. And I was just like, damn, I never want to cosplay ever, just because this looks like a lot. Because if I'm a cosplay, this is the type of person I am. If I'm gonna do something, I go all out. You know, I don't just buy a wig and call it a day, bro. Like I want to look like the character. I want to be the character. You know, and it's just like I'm good, bro. I'm not built for it. I'm not built for it. What emulator am I using? I'm actually using my phone. I've said this a couple of times, but I know a lot of people don't know about this application. But if you have a Samsung phone, a Samsung device, you could download an application onto your PC called Samsung Dex. You don't have to download anything on your phone at all, or your tablet. Once you download Samsung Dex on your computer, on your PC, all you have to do is open up the app, plug in your phone via USB, and then it's going to ask you if you want to mirror your screen, and then it's as easy as that. There's no fees, no subscriptions, no monthly payments. It's completely free. And Samsung, if you're watching this, bro, I'm giving you a free advertisement, bro. Like I'm just saying, your devices are pretty good, and you guys give free apps. But I'm just saying, you know, a lot of people don't seem to be aware of Samsung Dex. And I'm putting it out there for the homies to hear about. cosplay as Albert's son. I already look like his son, so it's okay. Like, you know, I took a picture with him. If you guys didn't see it, I posted on Twitter or X. I'm still gonna call it Twitter, whatever. And you know, he's a cool dude. He's a cool cat. His favorite servant is also Gilgamesh. So, you know, we have more in common than just the beanie. Absolutely. Only saw one cosplay at AX that gave me the good vibe. You said it was Castoria. Yeah, no, I think I know which Castoria you're talking about, but I actually saw a lot of good cosplayers this year. There was the Castoria. I know who you're talking about because I think she was the only Castoria too. There was a good Morgan cosplayer who I took a picture with. There was one Tiamat cosplayer that did a pretty good job as well. Van Gogh, I don't know if you saw the Van Gogh cosplayer. Did it? I would say that was probably like the most accurate cosplay I saw this year. It was Van Gogh's first ascension with the big ass sunflower thing. I'd say she did a really good job too. There were a lot of good cosplayers this year. I feel like a couple of years ago, or I should say more specifically, I feel like this year there wasn't as many cosplayers as I'm used to. I don't know if that's because people don't want to cosplay anymore, or like, especially like Western people. I don't know if there's like something going on with the cosplay community, but I feel like a couple of years ago in AX, like a lot of people were cosplaying, but this year, not as many people that I noticed. I know at the height of like Fate's hype, I guess you could say, I want to say like 2015 with UBW, 2016, 2017 with FGO. There were a lot more FGO cosplayers during those years. Nowadays, it's not as frequent, but it still has its presence. Yeah, I saw. I asked you about that, and you shared the pic. Oh yeah, that's right. I think somebody did ask me if I met Albert, and then I did share the pic. Yeah. Of Albert and I. He's a cool dude, bro. He's a cool dude. Hey, MC, here's my question. Who's winning? I have no idea, dog. Shit, like you asking the wrong person for that. You'll roll in like an hour, I mean. Oh yeah. If you guys didn't know, I mean, look at the thumbnail and read the title. I know FGO fans have a hard time reading, which was apparent with the recent NA stream. I don't mean to throw any shade out there, but they did kind of say the topics that they were covering in that stream, and a lot of people still got mad. But besides the point, if you read the thumbnail and the title, I'm going to be doing a JP Gacha roll later, because I still need to do my guaranteed SSRs in my side account. So I'm going to be doing that. I still don't know who I want. So I'm going to be scrolling through the banners, looking through the servants, and then we'll decide together. So I'll be doing that in about, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how I feel. I saw a lot of good cosplays at FGO Fest. So yo, FGO Fest, definitely, I mean, it's an FGO-oriented event over in Japan. So you already know the cosplays are going to be 10 out of 10s, you know? Like the Morgan and Tristan cosplay, I saw that being shared a lot, which makes sense. Like they were the ones that, like, you know, people were hyped for the most, especially with like LB6 dropping an NA, being fresh, and then, you know, they're clearly taking advantage of the LB6 hype because of the summer event and the Annie servants. So no, I've not rolled yet. You're not late at all. I've just been farming. Again, I'm just gonna be farming for a little bit in NA, then we're gonna move on to JP at some point, and then we're gonna be rolling there. I'm not gonna be rolling for Summer Morgan. I don't know if I made that obvious, but I do want to save my quartz and tickets for the actual summer event over in my side account. It do be like that though. It do be like that. How many hours from now? Should be within the next hour, not too long. Who's your guess for buff tomorrow? Ooh, the next buffs are the 5-star foreigner and I think a 3-star rider, if I'm not mistaken, in a couple hours. I mean, 5-star foreigners, there's a couple of contenders there. Summer Abigail, definitely a big contender, I would say. She definitely needs a buff, especially with the debut of like Coinskaya Dark, who's also a 5-star foreigner, Buster, and of course Kukulkan, who's just too fucking good as a Buster looper. So I feel like Summer Abby kind of got the short end of the stick as far as like 5-star foreigners go. And even normal Abby, even though normal Abby has had buffs in the past, I think giving her another buff definitely would not hurt. I could see Voyager or Jack Malay getting a buff as well, but I think Summer Abbey definitely needs it the most. Although, after seeing Hans get a buff, who definitely did not need a buff, but he got one. I could see them buffing somebody like Hokusai again, even though she doesn't need it. But the fact that they buff Hans means the door is open for anybody at that point. Like if they buff Yang, she doesn't need it, but like, you know, why not, bro? Like shit, I like Yang. Are you rolling for Summer Castor, or are you waiting till the Summer 2 banner? So, I think my strategy is with my side account, I'm going to be rolling for Castoria. And then once I get a feel of her skills, her animations, ascensions, whatnot, I may or may not roll in my main account. Because I do want to see what the second banner servants are all about. Like, you never know. You never know how broken they'll be. You never know if their ascensions are going to be absolute fire. So I think, like, just to put it simply, banner 1, side account. Banner 2, main account. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I theoretically could roll for both in, like, my main account. But I want to play it safe. You know, I want to play it safe. Especially after getting finger banged by Janako, you know. I don't want to get, you know, screwed again. I want to play it safe. Out in this motherfucker, you know. Thoughts on Alter Gilgamesh being one of the most desired servants? I mean, any iteration of Gilgamesh, any other additional iteration of Gilgamesh being introduced into the game, I'm all for. I would prefer like a proto Gil or like a female Gilgamesh over like an alter Gilgamesh, but honestly, again, any iteration I would be totally cool with. And the fact that an alter Gilgamesh is one of the more desired servants to be added in the game is exciting for me, because every now and then Lezengel and Aniplex listen to their fans, you know. When they vote, back then when we voted for Babylonian anime, they gave us a Babylonian anime. And I believe in the latest polls, everyone's asking for a Lostbelt 6 anime, which just makes sense. So we might even see a Lostbelt 6 anime in the near future, which I'm of course down for. But as far as like an alter Gilgamesh, definitely down for that. Definitely down for that. I use Dexu, but not being on the wider screen resolution bothers me. What about you? No, I'm cool with it. Like, it doesn't bother me at all, because the way I stream, I kind of have to have the Samsung Dex, I guess, screen to be smaller and not wide. So it kind of works with my setup. So I don't mind, as long as I'm able to project it on my screen and able to stream it. I don't really care about it looking, you know, super crisp and smooth or anything like that. As long as it looks better, or it looks decent enough for streaming purposes. So I'm completely fine with its current performance and resolution. Don't like it because the original Sin, well, yeah, no, the original, like, lore-wise, Gilgamesh cannot be altered. So I understand. Oh, I just burped because what did I eat? I ate a shit ton of tacos earlier. But I know lore-wise, Gilgamesh cannot be altered. I understand that perspective. From a lore perspective, not really something that you know, super hardcore Type Moon fans want to see. Which is why I said, you know, a proto Gil would be more appropriate for me, or in general, or even a female Gil, which we have a design for that from April Fools. And you might be wondering, well, that's just April Fools. Well, originally Strange Fake was just an April Fool's joke as well. And years later, now it's an anime. So sometimes April Fool jokes, a lot of times even in FGO, April Fool jokes become legitimate things in the Natsuverse. So I think a female Gil definitely has a good chance of being added in. As far as an alter Gilgamesh goes, like, yeah, no, from a little perspective, definitely not possible. But I would just be interested in seeing it, just to see how his design would look like, and how they would justify him being an alter. Because we've definitely seen alters in the past who, lore-wise, normally would not happen, but because of like some kind of wish from the Holy Grail, particularly from Jalter, for example. Jalter should not exist, because normal John cannot be altered, but because of Gilded using the Holy Grail and creating his own, you know, perverse version of John, that's how Jalter was born. So maybe they could do something weird with like the Holy Grail, or like, you know, somebody creates their own iteration of Gilgamesh or something. I mean, technically, in Fate Grand Order Arcade, we have Nebuchadnezzar II, who is kind of a Gilgamesh alter, who takes over Gilgamesh's body and then, you know, changes the name and whatnot. So I would like to see him maybe act as our, you know, the closest thing to a Gilgamesh altar, but as far as like a proper altar with like white hair or dark skin or pale white skin or however design choice they go with a Gilgamesh altar, I'd just be interested in seeing how they would design that. So again, they could definitely pull some strings lore wise. They've changed some things in the past, retconned some certain things, you know, bent the rules a little bit. So I honestly would not be surprised at the prospect of a Gilgamesh altar. Oh yeah, you pronounce, oh I knew that, Archerblade, I knew that, by the way. I know you pronounce I ask as Ash, but I don't know, I like saying I ask. I don't know, just has a bigger impact for me. And some people like calling her Tonliko, but I'm used to calling her Ask, so I'll just keep calling her that, or just Summer Morgan for simplicity's sake. Damn, I've been farming how long, and I've only gotten like 7 additional mirrors from when I started. Jeez. I think I'll stop at 10 mirrors, and then we'll move over to JP and then roll. I wasn't intending this stream to be too long, so I just wanted to get into the habit of streaming every now, like a lot more often, but not as long. Like obviously for like announcement streams and like anniversaries, New Year's and stuff like that, definitely the streams are going to be like over 2 hours, but I want to stream, you know, maybe every Friday or something, every weekend. A 1 to 2 hour stream, you know, so something short, sweet, to the point, and just talk with you guys, the homies, you know. Sounds like you're just saying ass like that. Yeah, exactly, bro, exactly. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know, I find it funny. I know very particular people will be like, no, that's just kind of annoying, dog, and I'm just like, oh, whatever, dog. It is what it is. It is what it is. What would Gil Alter's personality be then? From what I know, his personality is dependent on his mood. I don't know, actually. It could be like a super gloomy, depressing Gilgamesh. I don't know, because we've seen Gilgamesh angry, we've seen him happy, we've seen him bored, but we haven't seen Gilgamesh like depressed, you know, just like down bad. Like we've seen him sad, I guess, like in like Castigil, for example. We've seen him sad when he first confronted Kingu, like, but like not depressed, like not down bad. I would like to see a down bad Gilgamesh. I feel like that would be entertaining. But again, I know lore wise it technically cannot happen, but you know, if you, since you were asking me, like, I think that would be a pretty cool thing. I don't know. Evil Gilgamesh be like, yes, Tokyo. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no, that wouldn't even be Gilgamesh at that point. I'd be like, who are you? And what have you done with the King of Heroes? She gets an ass when she grows up to Morgan. Yeah, no, for sure. She gets a lot more than just an ass, I'll tell you that much. Shit. My friends from work always call her the JP name, and I sit there and pronounce it like you. Ask. Yeah, I mean, you know. Pronounce it how you want, bro. Like, it ain't hurting nobody, you know. Emo Gilgamesh. That's what I'm saying. An emo Gil. Like, imagine summoning a Gilgamesh who has the personality of him when Enkidu died. When Enkidu first died, lore-wise, and he was desperate to find the herb of immortality, you know. I think focusing on that kind of Gilgamesh would be interesting, because we have not seen that. We have not seen that in Fate at all. Super depressed, down bad, maybe even desperate Gilgamesh. Someone who's pursuing the immortality, because after seeing his best friend die, he was like, oh shit, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared now. Kind of scared about my own mortality. Maybe Gil Alter is like if he joined Kingu's side rather than human history side. I don't know, man. We could spitball ideas for sure. And any additional iteration of Gil is, as a Gil fanboy, not even talking as a Fate fan, as a Gil fanboy is good for me. It will always be good. As a super biased Gilgamesh fan. Listening to Link, yeah, I know. Yeah, super emo. Just sad as fuck Gilgamesh, like hair over one eye, maybe black lipstick. I don't know, like go full on emo, dog. Why not? The downside of Ask also being a summer servant, being robbed of Morgan diff. Yeah, I know. I saw some people say, like, using that as a justification to say that like her being a summer servant kind of sucks, because it's true. Only one of her ascensions is a swimsuit. We don't see other iterations or other versions of possible swimsuit. I'm not gonna lie, I like Morgan like Morgan's base design. Like I'm talking about Morgan in general, not Summer Morgan. I like Morgan's base design a lot because of the black and blue aesthetic. And I kind of wish that her black and blue aesthetic carried over in her summer version, which I guess in an alternate world where she was an anniversary servant and she was a summer servant with 3 different swimsuits, maybe they would have kept the black and blue aesthetic. So I definitely understand why some people would be a little bit sad that we don't get more costumes of her with different swimsuits, which I mean, hopefully, who knows, maybe this coming summer event, maybe they'll give her a couple costumes, maybe. So I just, you know, wait and hope at that point. Just wait and hope. Yeah, like a black bikini with like blue outlines, that would be so sick. I just like that aesthetic a lot. Alright, so how many mirrors do we have? Maybe Gil, but he actually became immortal. Yo. Now, how do you become a servant, though? I mean, you know, there's some immortal beings, like Merlin, for example, who still became servants. So I guess it's not out of the realm of possibility, but... Ooh, we got a rainbow drop. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. Now we could have a full team of the CEs now. And we didn't get a mirror, though, which is like the main thing I want. Yo, Arthur Morgan. I just noticed this. Oh, you never noticed that, Archer Blades? Yeah, so Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption, if you guys aren't unaware, his name is based on King Arthur and, of course, Morgan. So Arthur Morgan. I'm pretty sure that's an actual trivia fact. I could be wrong, but I noticed that right away. I was like, oh, his name's Arthur Morgan. That's funny. That's a pretty cool Easter egg, I guess. All right, so we could do that, and now we got our full team. Hell yeah, with the roses. Let's go. So I think I'm gonna farm for like 2 more mirrors, and then we're gonna move over to JP, and then that's gonna be it for the stream. So again, this is gonna be a shorter stream. It's gonna be uploaded as a video like all my other streams. I might even, you know, upload the gacha as a separate video as well. Just for people who just want to see the gacha part. They don't just, you know, scroll through the stream or whatever. The first ascension is actually the best. The second is a miss, in my opinion. Could have been a different bikini or just not a copy of Castoria. I will say her first ascension, I still stand by that. That's still probably my favorite ascension of her 3 ascensions. Just because it totally gives us like a completely, an almost completely new and unique design. Whereas, yeah, the second ascension is just basically Castoria with like some different accessories. And then her third ascension is the swimsuit, so like that's a plus. But I like the totally new and unique design of like, it's almost like a Morgan Lily, right? That's like her before getting Morgan's memories. That's her when she was still innocent and she hasn't been screwed over by the fairies yet. I really like that. She's like a lot nerdier and just like, you know, goofy and whatnot. So I really like that aesthetic a lot. And just the fact that she has glasses and a witch's hat, you know, that's just a plus all around. That's just a plus. If Summer Morgan had a competition swimsuit, I'd probably bust a nut, not gonna lie. Hey man, people are busting nuts no matter what with her. Let's be real. Who do you not have in your second account? I feel like you have most, if not all, the major supports. Yeah, I have all the I'm pretty sure I have all the major supports in my second account. So I'm not necessarily gonna roll for any of them. I'm thinking maybe Kukulkan, because I have her NP3 there, and I have her grilled, and I really love using her. So, and I don't have Cuckoo in my main account. So there are a bunch of servants that I have in one account that I don't have in the other. Because I want to keep it like distinctive. I don't want it to just be the same ass account across both. You know, that's just kind of boring. Which is why I like to roll in different gachas with both accounts. So I'm thinking either Kukulkan or maybe even Durga. Because I failed to get Durga in my main account. But I was able to get her in my side account off camera. So maybe getting her NP2 would be pretty nice. Just because she's a decent looper, decent arts looper, from my understanding. So why not get her NP2, I guess. But we'll see. We'll scroll through and decide together as a group. You know, if you guys are unaware, I will be doing some gacha rolls over in JP in a couple minutes. So if you want to stick around and experience either the salt or the celebrations, or maybe even a little bit of both, then we're definitely going to be having a little bit of that, Okay, I just need like 2 more mirrors, bro. I'm not asking for too much. Although I will be farming a lot more off camera as well. I just wanted to stream a little bit for you guys. Yeah, they probably should have separated Summer Morgan Iesk as the Annie servant. Yeah, no, I understand the arguments for both sides really. That's why I think if they want to meet in the middle, they will give Summer Morgan additional swimsuit costumes from the actual summer event. I think that would be a good medium, a good middle ground. And if I still see people complain, then I'm like, all right, there's no satisfying FGO fans at that point. But if they don't give costumes, which, I mean, let's be real, they probably won't, then I would understand why some people would be kind of annoyed. Durga is hot. Cuckoo is great. Decisions. Yeah, I know, right? Like, Cuckoo is hot too, but like Durga though, you know what I mean? So, got a couple of decisions. Again, I'm gonna have to scroll through and see what my options are looking like. And we get technically 2 tries because we had to build a banner or Destiny Order Summon to do as well. So we're gonna be doing both. So if you guys want to wish me good luck, hit that like button because you know that's my version of a mon transfer. You hit that like button, we both get good luck across both of us. So I get good luck, you get good luck. As long as you like the video or the stream, then you know we should be in a good place. Are you gonna do the Destinies? Yeah, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both. I'm not gonna be rolling for Summer Morgan herself though, because I want to wait for the actual summer event. And then yeah, I still need to complete Ordeal Call in my side account. Now that I think about it, I completely forgot about it, but I'm close towards the end, and then I'll complete it off camera at some point. How many boxes have you cleared? Only like 23, bro. Like I'm not farming too hard. I mainly want the mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest fairy of them all? Obviously Melusine, because Aurora had to give her a mask to wear because she didn't want her attention to be swayed by Melusine. Of course. That's the only thing I know though. And Oberon being sus apparently for some reason. And if only I finished LB6 in time before I realized. Oh, yeah. If you got. Yeah, that is another thing about Summer Morgan, is that if you're an NA player or NA only player, it's gonna be hard for you not to get spoiled on you know, the identity of Morgan. So that was an interesting choice on their part, but I guess the argument could be made they're not really responsible for NA players getting spoiled. That's the NA players, you know, going online and looking shit up and you know whatnot. So. You know, it is what it is. Definitely still finish the story. The story is still really good. Even if you get spoiled by certain things, it's worth the story. But yeah, man. Small complaint with Iesk was that I thought she was a different version of Castoria when she got announced. Well, I mean, you know, they're like, they look similar enough, so I'm not even surprised by that. I didn't know Morgan's true identity. Yeah, no. A lot of people got spoiled, bro. I feel like a lot of people did, for sure. I was completely shocked. Damn. Well, I'm sorry if you got if you got spoiled by my stream last week or a couple days ago. I'm sorry if I spoiled it via the thumbnail or the title, or maybe you were in the stream itself. But again, it's one of those things. It's gonna be so hard to avoid just because they made her the summer servant. So like. Of course, I would use her name in the title and the thumbnail. Like that's just second nature. But you know, hopefully they don't do stuff like that again. But I can't think of any other twists outside of like Pretender Oberon and like Morgan's identity that I could think of that like would be a big spoiler in the story that they could put in the banner and just ruin it for a lot of people. Wasn't you? It was definitely the servant. I was like, wait a minute. Oh shit. Well. Again, it is what it is. I wasn't spoiled. I finished LB6. No worries. Okay. Whew. I know probably a handful of people got spoiled by me, but or other, I guess, streamers or content creators in general. But it is what it is. I mean, if there's anyone to blame, blame Blazenko. Don't blame us, bro. Blame Aniplex. They decided to do that shit. They decide to do that. Changing her name to Iesk helped to hide the spoiler because I knew she went by Tonlika. Oh, really? Okay. That's an interesting change that they did with which name she went by. And they both ultimately mean the same thing, but it is interesting. Okay. Oh, give me a mirror. I just need like 1 or 2 more, dog. I just need 1 or 2 more. Yeah, I'm in the middle of LB6 right now because I had to catch up, but it is what it is. Yeah, no. You know, in hindsight, it was because me and my girlfriend, we were reading Lostbelt 6, and I wanted to finish it as fast as possible. Not even because of anniversary, but it's a good thing we did because you know, she didn't really know anything of the story. I knew a little bit, but not too much. So it's a good thing we read it before 8th anniversary, because that definitely would have been a shock to us and a big spoiler for us. Because we completed it like a week and a half before 8th anniversary dropped, so we, like, in the grand scheme of things, we barely made it. NP1 Melusine works fine, right? For like general farming, yeah, I would say NP1 Melusine with double Koyan, Oberon of course, and Black Grill preferably. NP1 is perfectly fine. Obviously, when it comes to like higher level quests, challenges, bosses, NP1's probably not the best, but for general farming, and especially if you have class advantage, it's definitely completely fine. Those two are the two things that I know. They don't ruin the story for me. Spoilers never really do. It's almost like, wow, how did it lead to that for it to happen kind of thought process. Okay, at least you think of it like that. For me, it's I'm definitely a lot more, I guess, sensitive when it comes to spoil. Like if you spoil something for me, like I don't have the thought process of like, oh, well, I wonder how it got to that point. Like if I'm spoiled, like it literally ruins like the story or the anime or the manga or whatever it is for me. Like I don't like getting spoiled at all. So I'm a lot more sensitive and volatile when it comes to spoilers. So I'm glad to hear that you're definitely not that type, because you're still able to enjoy the story and whatever. But that's why it's called spoilers, because it literally spoils the hype. It spoils my excitement or whatever. But I know a lot of people don't really mind spoilers, which more power to you. I'm just a little bitch, I guess. I'm just a little ass bitch. I love when NA players complain about spoilers, but then immediately are like, we are better because of clairvoyance. Yeah, you know, it's like a double-edged sword, you know? If you're like super into the story, which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I want to say most players, maybe like 70% of the player base, don't really read the story. So I would go as far as to say 70% of the players don't really care about like story spoilers. So like they just play the gacha for the sake of the gacha and whatever. So, you know, those are probably the ones that are like, yeah, NA is better because of clairvoyance. But for the people who actually read the story like myself, yeah, like it's like a double-edged sword. Like I like the fact that we got clairvoyance. At the same time, I got to tread carefully with the spoilers, you know. I definitely got spoiled a lot for Lostbelt 7, which is, that one in particular was really hard for not to get spoiled by, just because a big ass enemy appears there that is like a big deal in the Nasuverse, that like everyone already knew was there, but when you fight him and when everyone's like streaming or like showing videos on how to beat it and like, you know, going crazy about it and posting about it on like Reddit and whatnot, that one was super hard to avoid. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just spoil myself a little bit for Lostbelt 7. There's no point trying to hide it. I hope Saberlock gets a buff with his summer banner now. With Hokusai Summer permanent available, he's kind of behind. Yeah, I mean, both servants definitely have their pros and cons and are very interchangeable a lot. So I guess, yeah, Saber Lancelot getting a buff to help him, you know, differentiate himself from Hokusai, or at least be on an even playing field, would definitely help in the grand scheme of things for sure. I mean, you also have to keep in account that since Saber Hokusai is free, most people are going to have her MP5, so in a lot of ways she's always going to be better than Lancelot, who's probably not going to be MP5 for most players, but you know, it depends on where you rolled and how much money you spent or whatever. Oh yeah, Lostbelt 6.5 or Trom. I assume you're referring to Trom. I don't know much about it, so that's something that I could definitely enjoy the story of without. Actually, no, I know about what, like, probably the biggest twist from Lostbelt 7 or 6.5 I know of, so probably ruined the story a little bit, but again, some things are just hard to avoid. It's just hard. So I don't get too mad about Fate Grand Order spoilers, because it just comes with the territory, to be honest. But anything outside of Fate Grand Order, I take spoilers very seriously. Very, very soon. Which is why I'm kind of scared about streaming Samurai Remnant, because that's coming out at September 29th. I'm only going to stream like the first couple of hours right when it drops, and then I'm not going to stream it ever again. Well, I'm not going to say ever again, but like I want to complete the story on my own time outside of streaming, because I already know some motherfuckers are going to enter the chat and start spoiling shit to me. And I'm good. I don't want to get spoiled, because I don't want to know who's in the Holy Grail War. I don't want to know who dies, who lives, the biggest twist. I just want to enjoy the game off camera with nobody, without a fear of somebody spoiling it for me. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you guys are like, oh, are you going to stream the new Samurai Remnant? Probably just going to stream it right when it drops. That way nobody has any spoilers. And then after like the first couple hours, never going to stream it again. Unless there's like paid DLC later on or something that we could do. Yeah, because people are definitely gonna no life the game day 0 and have all the plot points and like all the twists and like post videos and whatnot. And I'm just gonna avoid social media at that point. So they gotta play it safe, you know what I mean? Gotta play it safe. Thankfully, I skipped all of Lostbelt 7 story streams, but I know what the fights look like, but not how they work. Ooh. Yeah, no. I definitely spoiled myself a couple times with Lostbelt 7, so I said screw it. Yeah, people don't know how to shut up when it comes to spoilers for some reason. Some people do it to troll, like just to be a dick, because they get a laugh out of it, because I guess they love ruining people's days. And then there's other people who just genuinely don't know any better. Like they might post a spoiler because they're hyped, or because they think it's like common knowledge or whatever, and then they just post it without even thinking about it. Which those guys I could forgive a bit more. You could just, you know, just tell them to be like, hey, listen, don't post stuff like that, and they'll get an idea. But I feel like a lot of spoilers just do it for the sake of just being a dick. So I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful out here in these streets. Just gonna avoid like Reddit, definitely YouTube. I mean, I do a pretty good job of avoiding YouTube spoilers for sure. I usually get spoiled by other social media, so I'm just gonna avoid social media in general. And some people don't know how to shut the fuck up, you know? I might even go as far as like keeping my stream for Samurai Remnant subscriber only mode, which means only people who are subscribed to my channel could comment, which I guess doesn't stop people from spoiling shit, but it at least stops random people from coming in and then spoiling shit. And then if a subscriber spoils something, I'll just, you know, give them a warning or like time them out or something. Or I might like talk to my mods or like give people more mods in my chat, and then I'll you know, like Brandon or something. I don't know. I definitely got to add more mods in my chat just so they could supervise and make sure, like, you know, everyone's being civil and not being pieces of shit. Because I don't want to get spoiled at all. I'm looking forward to this game so hard. I'm not a huge gamer. Like, I play like 1 to 2 games every year, and Samurai Remnant's gonna be one of those games because I'm so excited for that game. For sure. Even if the gameplay sucks, which I know for a fact it doesn't, because I played the demo, and just by the 10 minutes, the first 10 to 15 minutes I played, it's really fun and fast-paced. But even if it sucked, I'm there for the story, dog. I'm there for the story. I'm there for Musashi. I'm there to see what exactly is going on in this Holy Grail War. It's gonna be interesting. And I ain't trying to get spoiled in these streets. For me, I normally get spoiled on X with all those X pictures and X bits. I'm not gonna lie, Brandon. When I glanced over at your chat message, I was like, why the fuck is he talking about X videos right now? You know, that's a porn site for those of you guys who are not aware. You know, if you want free porn, you know, there you go. Sponsor me, X videos. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Actually, you know, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting sponsored by a porn site. But besides the point, yeah, no, definitely Twitter or I guess what was Twitter and Reddit definitely spoil. Facebook too. I don't even use Facebook at all. But every now and then I go in just to see, because a lot of my family members use Facebook, so I just go in to see updates. But man, dude, like Facebook spoils the shit out of you, like if you're not careful. So it do be like that. I'll be happy to be a mod for you. You know what, Brandon? Maybe it's been a long time coming, but you've been such a good like subscriber, like I would even say a good online friend to me, especially with this past FGO Fest. And you're always active in chat, always helpful, and always understanding. You know, it's been a long time coming. I'm gonna mod you right now, actually. for real. Like, and if you guys want to be a mod ever, just be active in chat, be cool, be courteous, and let's see, imagine. Oh, there's 2 types of moderators now. You will be a standard moderator. So there you go, Brandon. You are now an official mod of your boy. So go ahead and abuse your power and mute everybody in chat right now who's not a mod. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. If you do that, if you start abusing your shit, then I'll have to eat your ass. I'm not gonna lie. I would have to go over to Japan. I at least I know you live in Japan. I don't know your exact location or your address, but Japan isn't the biggest country in the universe. Eventually, I'll get to you. I'll find you, and then I will eat your ass. So like, just don't abuse your power, and yeah. So again, if anybody ever wants to be a mod or whatever, just just be a generally good person in the chat. Be active. Answer my questions if I have any questions. If anybody else in the chat has questions, just be an overall cool dude, and or gal or whatever you identify as nowadays. 2023. What's up? Represent. Then you become mod. You become mod. You know what I mean? Don't be a little bitch. Is eating good or bad? That's a random question. I would say it's pretty good. It's a little bit overrated here in the United States. Some of us need to do a lot less eating, but I would say, generally speaking, eating is indeed a good thing. Yeah, I would say so. I just have to remember Uncle Ben saying that's true. That's true. You do. It's been a while since I modded somebody. I definitely have to mod more people. If the homie Chacha was here, maybe I'd mod him because he's always around. He's always active. So why not? How many mirrors did I get? Still 8? Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Okay. I think I'll use one more apple and then we'll do the gacha rolls because I know a lot of people are probably just waiting for the gacha rolls, to be honest. So I'll do one more apple, and regardless if I get any mirrors, which I'll just farm more mirrors off camera, and then yeah, do be like that. Yeah, basically that's your punishment. You could still stay a mod, but you got to live in total fear because I will be hunting you down to eat your ass. That's the only caveat to being a mod. If you abuse your power, don't worry, you'll still probably be a mod unless you go too far. But just know that your ass is mine, and there's nothing you could do to escape the eating of your anal cavity. So do be like that. What are the mirrors for? I'll be honest, dog. They're not for anybody in particular. I just don't like the fact that I'm low on them. And it's the only material I'm that low on. I think some of Lostbelt 5 items I'm pretty low on, but not nearly as low. So I just don't like the idea of being not prepared. Which is something I apply a lot with FGO and just in general, I don't like being unprepared. I like it when the servant drops that if I pull them, I'll be able to train them, tend them, the whole shebang. I hate just farming in the middle of like progression. It's so annoying. So I'd rather get it done right now. Got it. Don't abuse power or ass gets eaten. Roger that. Unless you like it, which Brandon, if you like it, then we're gonna have to think about another, or like not even just Brandon. If my other mods might like it, then we might have to think of a different punishment that's a bit more applicative to certain individuals. But I want to assume, since you have a wife and kids, you don't want to get your ass eaten by a random Filipino dude from California. I don't think that's in your bucket list. I'm pretty sure that's like in the top 100 things you don't want to happen to you. So just saying. Got no pure prisms. So the thing about pure prism is I'm a little bitch in a lot of ways, and this is one of those ways. I don't want to use pure prisms. And you might be like, why don't you want to use pure prisms? It's just another resource, another option in Fate Grand Order that they give you for free. And my answer to that is I'm a little bitch and I just don't want to do it. Like that's I have no good justification. I'll be honest. There's no good justification for me not wanting to use pure prisms besides the fact that I don't want to. It's not, and usually I have a good reason, but in this particular case, I just don't want to. Oh, it's in your bucket list, Shura? Well, I'll make sure never to mod you ever. I'll make sure you'll never be modded ever. because you know, if you enjoy it, then you know, I don't want to give you enjoyment. I don't want to give you pleasure out of it. I want you to feel uncomfortable and potentially pain and suffering. Pure prisms are harder to come by than apples. That's true. That's fair. Plus, I want to see how many pure prisms I rack up over the years, you know? It's just one of those things. Like, it's totally unnecessary. Nobody will care about that flex, I guess you could call it. But I just don't want to use it. With the MC, you are a fellow. I am indeed Filipino. Yeah, I lived in the Philippines for, I want to say 5-ish years during the course of my childhood. And then I moved back to Cali. And I have not moved ever since. Now, if you're going to ask me to speak Tagalog or Filipino, I unfortunately do not know how to speak the language, even after 5 years of living there. It's a long story. I don't want to get into it, to be honest. But I do understand the language. And if you speak to me in Tagalog, I will definitely understand you 9 times out of 10. Unless you start to go crazy on me and like send me a whole ass essay, in which case I won't be able to understand shit, dog. But yeah. There goes my hopes and dreams. Listen, just you know, you could still dream about it. It's just the reality is that's never gonna happen. You can still dream about it and think about it. It's just never gonna happen. I mean, the good thing is that there's, you know, thousands and thousands, millions of other Filipinos out there. Chances are there's somebody who looks pretty much like me. If you were able to find them churro and give them the appropriate amount of money, I'm sure they will be down to do a little bit of. I got a rainbow drop and no. I swear to God, if I got a rainbow drop and no mirrors, I swear to Jesus. Okay, we got a mirror. Okay, we got a mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna do this quest one more time, and then we're gonna move on over to JP, where we will be doing both guaranteed SR summons, but no Summer Morgan Gacha rolls. I don't care. Unless somebody donates like $100, I'm probably not gonna do it. Because I want to save. I want to make sure I'm good for like for this coming summer event. So just letting you know, dog. Just letting you know. Yeah, Tagalog is the native language of the Philippines. There's different variations of Tagalog, but Tagalog is like the main one. Depending on where you live, there might be different variations of Filipino language. So yeah. Alright, I'm rolling story banner. Why would you do that to yourself, Churro? Why would you do that? I don't think I've ever rolled story banner ever. I think maybe in the beginning of the game I have, but that's because I didn't know any better. But nowadays, like, I'm just like, yo, if it ain't a raid up, I ain't rolling, dog. If it ain't a raid up, I ain't rolling. Let me know, guys, if you guys roll story banner up often. I'm sure maybe some of you guys maybe once in a blue moon, because why not? There's some story craft essences and servants you might want, but I want to say most of us definitely don't. You got Vlad? Alright, Churro. I assume you're just gaslighting because there's no shot you just got Vlad, because if you did, you just wasted your 5-star luck. You should have rolled for Morgan or something, bro. I only understand mostly Visayas. Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that is another derivative or version or however you call it of the Filipino language. Yeah, there's several of them. I do it when I'm feeling feisty. I guess I never feel feisty then, because I'm just like, fuck that, dog. Fuck that, dog. Sometimes I was caught off guard when I see famous Filipinos online, like half JP, half Phil voice actress in Japan. Oh, who's that? I don't know of any JP voice actresses that are actually partially Filipino. That's interesting. I'm actually curious who that is. I remember I did my first multi ever. Oh, we got 3 from Oberon. Oberon with the quartzies. Nice. Thank you, Oberon. I will make good use of your 3 quartz. Hopefully that will come into play when the summer banners drop. And as I take a screenshot, my game freezes, so that's okay, because we're going to transition to the next game real soon. So give me like a couple minutes, because my other account is on another device, so I had to plug in this device, which is also the Samsung device. And just give me a second. We could just daddy chill a little bit. How are you guys doing though? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. What did you guys eat today? Let's go do that topic. What did you guys eat today? I ate a couple tacos and a salad. So pretty healthy for the most part, you know. Nice homemade salad and then some small tacos, and that's kind of it. Nice and simple food. Oh, I didn't mean to do all that. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Tomoni Gianna Sumi is half Filipino, I think. She voices. Oh, okay. All right. I did not know that. I did not know that. Cheerios. Ooh, Cheerios. I haven't had Cheerios in a hot minute. Jersey Mike's. Oh shit. They remind me of somebody I know who has Jersey Mike's pretty much bi-weekly. Let's see. Okay, we're trying to get this started. Just gonna try and get. I'm pretty sure I bought all the quartz I needed. I have 45 quartz, I think. I think maybe 46. Went a little bit over, but that's okay. So if you guys are unaware, I am moving on to JP currently. By the way, too late to say this, but if you hear a fan in the background, it's because it's kind of hot. So I have the fan on. So hopefully that's not bothering anybody right now. Audio wise. You ate air? Oh, nice, dude. How many sync quartz do you have in NA for summer, comma? On me around 200 quartz and then like 40 tickets. And keep in mind, I didn't do the Nero Fest challenge quest yet. So that's about like what, 14 tickets or something like that. There's like 14 tickets still in the event that I still have not claimed yet. Original Italian Mike's Way. What is that? Is that some kind of fast food or restaurant or something? I never heard of that. I'm uncultured. I don't go out. The only time I go out is to walk my dog. Otherwise, I don't go out. The sunlight has never reached my skin before. Because I'm low-key a demon, bro. I'm low-key a demon. Wait, didn't you roll on JP's Guaranteed SR? This is my side account, which isn't as good as my main account, but it is caught up with the story. As you can see, Ordeal Call is here. I have a couple of free requests, but for the most part, it's caught up. It's a pretty good account. I'd say above average, but yeah. Had some summer noodles with gyoza. Ooh, shit, dude. Oh, damn, bro. Damn, bro. Okay. Nice, though. Nice, though. Oh, from Jersey Mike's. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You're the same person that said Jersey Mike's earlier. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. They used to call me Low IQ Jack back in high school, which if you didn't know, my real name is Jack, and pleased to meet you. What's up? And they used to call me Low IQ Jack back in high school because honestly, my grades were ass. That's not true, but let's see. Okay. So I don't know which banner to go for still in this account. Let me put the volume higher. Actually, it's already. Let me know if the audio sounds okay. Hopefully it sounds all right. I should still be louder though. From LA and you don't go out. So I'm definitely a homebody because I know a lot of LA or West Coast people like to go to the beach. They like to maybe go hiking or stuff. I don't like any of that shit. I mean, hiking, like walking up like a trail in a hill or like in a mountain or something. I'm down for that. I've done it a couple times. But as far as like going to the beach, I fucking hate the beach. So you're not gonna catch me there unless it's like a late night barbecue or something and like a bonfire or something. But like as far as like, you know, middle of the day, sun beaming, I don't like the ocean. I don't like touching the ocean. I don't like touching the beach. I'm good, dog. So I'm definitely a little bitch in that regard, and I'm not the typical LA person, I guess. Yeah, I do be like, okay, so who do I want? This banner, I think I'm good on. I'm good. Yeah, I don't really want anyone here. Ooh. So NP2 Van Gogh or NP2 Ashia Doman would be pretty sick, nasty flex with the sauce. That'd be pretty sick. Oh yeah, true. That's my real name, dog. That's my real name. I'm talking about Kato Rihona. Okay. That's half JP. I guess there's a lot of half Filipino voice actresses I didn't realize. Touch sand. I'm cool with like building sand castles, I guess. That's like the extent that I do at the beach, but and I guess like eating like the good seafood areas around the area, like, you know. But I don't really like going to the beach. Yeah, I'm good. No, I don't really want to go for that one. Ooh, NP2 Melusine. Maybe. I don't have Morgan in this account. Maybe. Miss Crane, I don't have Miss Crane. So that's like the only support servant I don't have in the game, in this account. Which is not like OP or broken or a must-have, but she's a nice addition to my arsenal if I ever need an additional support. Okay, so that one's pretty good. No, I don't want to get another Coin Sky. I definitely don't really feel like it. Okita don't really care much for of having in this account. Summer Comet, I already have her in this account, so whatever. Follow your heart. I will follow my heart. Yeah, no, I'm good on this one too. Bazette, NP2 Bazette. I feel like NP2 Bazette isn't really that worth it because I already have her NP1. I feel like she's one of those servants that at NP1 she already performs fairly well. So I'm gonna skip out on this. The Trunk Sisters are pretty tempting, not gonna lie. Even though a lot of people like to say they're afterthoughts, I just like their design. Same artist as a lot of the modern Pokemon characters in Pokemon games. So I don't have Proto Merlin. Oh, Ibuki would be. Ooh, you know what? So I have everyone. Oh, not everyone here. I have half the people here. I have Scotty at NP2, I want to say, and then Arquid at NP2 as well. And the other two, Ibuki and Proto Merlin, I don't have at all. Ibuki, even at NP1, she's still pretty good, and you could use her as like a semi-support for like Arquid and like I want to say other Buster servants as well, like Kukulkan. Actually, no, not Cuckoo, but I'm forgetting the other servants she works well with. But yeah, and then Proto Merlin's like, you know, she's not broken, but she's pretty good. Yeah, this banner is cracked. This banner is super cracked. Okay, this one's probably winning because I wouldn't mind getting like an NP3 Summer Scotty who does work as a looper as well. She not only enables looping, but she's also a good looper as well. So why not? Why not? This one, if I'm a roll here, it's just gonna be for Kukulkan. Like, I guess Britomart, I don't really mind design wise. What was her name again? Huyan Zuo. Again, Chinese names fuck me up. So Huyan, I guess I wouldn't mind. And then Komahime, I wouldn't mind as well. But I don't really want them that badly, you know. If they come, they come, whatever. Kukulkan, I would love her as an NP4. Why not make your chat choose for you by poll? Well, okay, the first thing is, the reason why I won't do that is because poll only allows 4 options, and there's a lot more than just 4 gachas. I guess I could narrow it down by gacha, but we'll see. Tiamat. Oh, Tiamat is the one that works well with Ibuki as well. That's who I was thinking of. I don't know why I forget about Mother, but like, you know, you don't forget your mother, guys. Pope Joanne, Medusa Saber, Durga. This is definitely a winning banner as well. Everyone here is pretty decent, Yeah, Ashia Doman's in this banner as well. That's crazy. Ooh, this might be good too. Fuck. No, not rolling on this one. Not rolling in this one. This is not a guaranteed SR banner. Okay. All right. Maybe I could do a poll. Okay, so not that one. Not that one. Tempting. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. No. 3. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's the 3 I'm thinking about. So how would I word this if I were to do a poll? How would I do this if I'm doing a poll? Okay, which should I choose? Which should I choose? Dog. Let's see. So, even though this is not the numerical like value that they're assigned to in game, I'm just gonna say 1, 2, and 3. So this one, the Morgan, Melusine, Miss Crane, and Summer Karen, or not Summer Karen. I wish there would be a Summer Karen. This one will be banner 1. So keep this in mind. This will be banner 1. So Melusine, banner 1. This will be banner 2. The one with Arquid, Proto Merlin, Ibuki, and Summer Scotty. Banner 2. And then this banner with Durga, Saber Medusa, Pope Joanne, and Tiamat will be banner 3. So those are the only 3 options we're going to be doing. If you guys need a refresher, I mean, I'll put like, you know, Morgan, Melu, etc. I'll just do that. I can't fit all the characters. And then this one is Arc, Ibuki. I'll put Avalon, I guess. Let's do that. And banner 3, Durga, Tiamat, etc. That's what we'll do. All right, so I'll do a poll. I'll keep it up for a couple minutes. So 1, 2, or 3. Let's see how this is gonna work. And again, if you haven't hit the like yet, if you haven't hit like on the video or the stream yet, then go do that because it helps me a lot. You know, helps me a lot. In the poll, use the name of the servant you want the most from each. I probably should have done that, but you know, my dumbass didn't, so it's okay. So the only I'll lay out the pros and cons. So for banner number 3, the con is if I get Tiamat, as much as I like her, I already have her NP5 in my main account. So to get her at NP1 in this account, yeah, I like her, but having an NP5 one in another account isn't really gonna do shit for me. Because it's like, you know, I'm used to her being NP5. I don't really care about having her NP1 in another account. Whereas I do want every other servant. Like Durga NP2, why not? Saber Medusa, I like her. Pope Joanne, why not? This one's really good because NP3 Summer Scotty, why not? NP3 Arquid, better damage, so that's always nice, especially since Arquid isn't really known for her damage, right? NP1 Ibuki, who yes won't hit as hard as a looper, but will just having her as an option is always good as like a semi support for Arquid, or if I pull Tiamat against Tiamat, but I'm not even going for Tiamat, so it doesn't really matter. And then of course Pearl Merlin is just a nice option for arts servants out there. And then for banner number 1, NP2 Melusine, of course, always good to NP2 your loopers. I don't have Morgan in this account, so just having her as an option is always good. Even though she's not going to hit hard at NP1, she's still going to be good for stalling and like challenges and boss fights. And then Miss Crane, I don't have her. Having her as an option is always good. And then Karen is Karen, so Karen's always nice, I guess. So banner 2 is just so oh yeah, banner 2 is winning. Holy shit. Okay, so that's the one with Arquid, Ibuki, and Avalon. All right, I think even after doing the poll, after just like rationalizing it in my head and looking through the pros and cons, with or without the poll, I think I would have done this banner just because, like Brandon said, it's the most versatile. Everyone here is a win in some form or fashion. As far as the one I want the most, I would say probably Lady Avalon. Just having her as an option as a support is always nice. She's not like, you know, God tier or S tier as a support, but you know, she's a nice option for art servants and just like, you know, challenges and boss fights. And then Ibuki would probably be second, so I want those two the most. And then the other two I already have, but having them at a higher NP level definitely would not hurt. So let's go and just end the poll right there. So thank you guys for voting and participating. Appreciate it. So yeah, no, 58% went to banner number 2, which is this one. 35% went to Durga. And then a whopping 6%, which is ironic because it does contain Morgan and Melusine, 2 fan favorites, but only 6%. So again, I mean, it's only 48 votes, but still, I feel like that wouldn't have changed even with a lot more votes. Wait, how did Olga get in the room? I don't know if you guys see this, but in the background, it's really hard to see. My dog, Olga. Olga, come here. Olga, come here. Why are you in the room? Why are you in the room, Olga? So, Olga, right here? Yeah, she's big chilling right now. How'd you get in the room? I didn't even let you in. Okay, whatever. Oh god, Olga, now she's licking my hand. All right. You want to be my good luck charm, Olga? All right, no, she left. She gone. She don't care about me. All right, well, it do be like that. All right, so again, the gacha rolls will be uploaded as a video afterwards, as well as the entire stream if you want to rewatch the stream. So let's go ahead and roll. Hopefully I get Proto Merlin, a Lady Avalon, or Ibuki. Yeah. So yeah, my dog Olga. It's a good thing Olga didn't come out as an anniversary servant, because then my dog would just be hearing her name for no reason. All right, let's go. Let's do this, and then we will be doing our build a banner Destiny Order summon as well, if you guys are curious. So even if we theoretically don't get who we want here, we can always throw them into the Destiny Order summon. The live 2D. Oh yeah, I have seen a couple of the live 2D videos. Yeah. Yeah, I hope I got that good luck from my dog. My dog is just chewing on her bone in the background currently. So hopefully her being here just offers me good luck. You know, in Fate Strange Fake, spoiler alert, a dog, or I guess a wolf, which is, you know, related to a dog, was able to summon Enkidu, a 5-star Lancer. So, you know, dogs, you know, from the looks of it, have really good luck when it comes to summoning. So hopefully by treating my dog right, by petting her, I get a little bit of that dog luck, you know what I mean? Hopefully I do get a little bit of that dog luck. You feel me? Maybe double SSR, that would be crazy, huh? No, I mean, bare minimum, Proto Merlin or Ibuki, that would be considered the biggest wins. But the other two, definitely would not mind at a higher NP level, of course. But we will see. We will see who we get. And then we will... I'll be happy no matter what. And then we'll move on to the other banner as well. So again, hit that like button if you're just joining, or if you haven't already. If you want good luck as well, or if you want to wish me good luck, you know, I just appreciate it overall. Okay, there's a rainbow spin. Will we get what are we looking for? Pretender or Berserker, right? Ruler. Oh, it's a Summer Sky. Okay, you know, NP3 again. NP3, I'm completely fine with that. Definitely not mad. Definitely not mad. I'm cool with NP3 Summer Scotty, who, if you guys didn't know, also works as a looper herself. So not only does she help with quick looping, she works as a looper. So having a quick looper at NP3, definitely not bad. So no matter what, I was gonna get a win from this guaranteed SR banner. So it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Getting her at NP3. In fact, I was thinking about grailing her as well. So getting her at NP3 definitely is gonna push me a bit more to grail her. Ooh, gold spin. Actually, we're guaranteed 1 5-star and 1 4-star, which I didn't know during my last stream. So, yo, imagine if that was Ibuki though. Ooh, imagine if that was Ibuki though. Ooh. Oh wow, it's my first copy of her too. That is Siegfried's wife. What's her name again? Wait, she'll say it. Yeah, Kriemhild. Kriemhild. I remember pulling you last or 2 years ago already, or almost 2 years. It was actually last year, a year and a half ago. So we got Kriemhild. Same voice as what's her name from Love is War? Kaguya. Wow, it's called Kaguya Love is War. So she has the same voice as Kaguya. For those guys who don't know. So if you guys are a fan of Kaguya, then you might want to roll for Kriemhild too. She's also the most wanted SR according to Famitsu. Really? Oh, I did not know that. Okay, so let me go ahead and screenshot that. Got my first Kriemhild as my guaranteed 4-star, and got a 3rd Summer Scotty as my guaranteed SSR. So not bad, not bad. Again, that banner just all around W's, so why not? So we do get a second shot at actually, you know what, just for the sake of it, because I do have 1 paid quartz, let's just throw 1 paid quartz into Ask, and then see if we get anything good. Probably nothing. I know we get jack shit. We get jack shit, so that's okay. So now we go on to the Destiny Order summon. So this one I'm gonna take my time with picking the servants. So if you guys didn't watch the last stream, or you didn't watch anybody else's video for whatever reason, then in this guaranteed SR you use 30 paid quartz, but you're able to pick who is the possible guaranteed SSR, depending on class. So you get pretty much 9 servants of your choice with the corresponding class, and we'll see who I want. Dude, I could put a Stalfo. I have a Stalfo Saber here. I could get the bitch NP2, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not crazy. Wow, who do I want? You know what? I have Muramasa in this account. He's a good looper. And as a looper, I always recommend people to at least NP2 their loopers to make sure they hit above average, you know, damage. So I'll actually pick Muramasa. I know, I think generally speaking, going for a new servant is always funner to see, but I think in this particular case, I kind of want NP2 Muramasa. So Muramasa at NP2, would not mind. Ooh. Damn though, damn. I think Durga at NP2, why not? I have her NP1, so Durga NP2, why not? We out here, dogs. So now we got the Sakura face and the Shiro face next to each, or I guess Shiro's body itself next to each other. So I wanted to get NP2 Melusine, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, NP2 Melusine. Again, when it comes to loopers, I recommend at least NP2. That's just me though. Raida. Oh, who do I go for? God damn, what do I do? Don't really want anyone too bad. I would like to get a Skandar, but not in this account. I would like to get him in my main account, so I'm not gonna pick a Skandar in this case. I'm definitely gonna pick Constantine. Damn. Okay, we'll come back to this. Okay, so I don't have Miss Crane, so might as well. I have every other support caster. Pretty sure. So Miss Crane's like the only support caster I don't have. Assassin. Ooh. Oh, Merry Christmas. Damn, daddy. I think for the sake of differentiating this account to my main account, I want to pick somebody I don't have across both accounts. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Tez. I was going to pick King Hassan to NP2, but just for the sake of differentiating this account further from my main one, I will pick Tez. And Tez is a fan favorite. I like him too. Even though a lot of people like to dog on his third ascension, I think he has a charming design. I like different art styles clashing with each other in Fate Grand, or just, I don't know. Love them or hate them. I just like the diversity of art styles. Ibuki, easily. I mean, oh wait, Morgan. Oh damn, Morgan. You know, I'll do Ibuki. I'll do Ibuki. I think. I was just talking about differentiating my account, but I really want to get Ibuki again. I mean, no, that's stupid. That's stupid. Man. Ibuki's good. Let's see. Yeah, Tez. I'll pick Tez for assassin. Damn. Okay. Shit. Okay. Even though it says Summer Skies NP2, I did get a third copy just now. Ho. You know what? Damn. Hilariously, yeah. Tez had the same effect that Oberon had, where like when he came out or when his design was first introduced, a lot of people were dogging on the design. A lot of people were like talking shit, saying the design sucks, it's lazy, whatever. But then when they sit down and read the story and get connected with the character and understand the lore and backstory, now all of a sudden Tez is one of the fan favorites, at least for people who know his story and know Lostbelt 7. It's interesting how much the story could change people's perspective on characters, you know, even if they don't particularly like the design. That's why I don't like it goes back to that really old ass saying that everyone has heard in their life, and don't judge a book by its cover. If the cover is ugly as fuck in your opinion, the story contents might still be good, you know, the contents inside the book might still be pretty good. Let's see. Oh man, this one's hard. Just get 2 S stars like last time. Yeah, I know. For real though, huh? Oh man, I want Nita Chris Alter, but she's not limited, so it's like, why would I pick her? Lord help me, for I have sinned. Okay, we'll come back to this. Okay, other extra. Damn. Okay. Proto Merlin. Yeah, easy. Proto Merlin, easy. I could NP4 Kukulkan or NP3 Draco, but I think just having more supports as an option is just always a safe and you know, smart choice. All right, with that said, Raida. See, I say that, and I know this man is a support, but he's also non-limited, so no. If he was limited, maybe though. Nita Chris Alter is cool though. That's a good justification. That's a pretty good justification, not gonna lie. What's this servant all about? What's their playstyle? So they're a arts writer. What are they all about? Because I don't have this servant even in my main account, so I don't even know what they're all about. Like on the top of my head. I like the design though. Like her design though. Draco's best support. Okay. Or, you know. Rhaenys is support. Ooh, do I have Rhaenys? Oh, I don't have Rhaenys in this account. You know what? I'm sorry, fans or subscribers who are about to tell me what this servant's all about, but I just realized I don't have Rhaenys in this account. So, like I said earlier, it's just smart to just get as many supports as possible. That's true. That's true. Hooper, but has some supportive skills. Okay, so she like semi support. All right, now this one is where I'm sweating on. Do I dare for that NP4 Scotty though? Do I dare? Do I even dare? I don't want to go for Summer, or not Summer, Spacious Char, because I already have Summer Kia. Oh, I was gonna say Summer Kiyama, which I almost combined Kama and Kiara. Summer Kama NP3, who functionally speaking, as far as art sleeping goes, it's pretty similar to Spacious Star. So I don't want to pick Spacious Star just because NP3 Kama already does what she does in terms of art slooping, and since she's NP3, already better than just an NP1 Spacious Star. So I'm not gonna pick her. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Rhaenys for sure. Nobu, nah, I have Nobu in my other account, so it's like whatever. Plus, I do want to pick somebody that I know for a fact I will use, rather than like somebody like, because again, this is my side account, so it's a little bit worse for wear than my main account. So I want to pick servants that I know I'm gonna use. BB. Oh, I don't have BB. And she kind of works as support because her third skill locks cards, which could come in handy depending on the boss fight and like quest. BB has that's good. That's good though. That's a good choice. Pope Joanne. She's like a support too, Pope Joanne, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let me look this shit up. I'm actually gonna Google this. Pope Joanne FGO. Let's see. Joanna. Pope Joanna. Popest Joanna. She has an owl in her first ascension. That's cool. What's her shit all about? Star absorption. Debuff immunity one time for 3 turns on the party. Ooh. Okay. Seems decent. Seems decent. Summer Scotty or Summer Kama for that NP4. Damn, bro. See, but NP4 is gonna bother me because I'm gonna want to NP5 them later. It's like a weird. Do I pull this again? Let's go pull this. So who's the choices? Oh, shoot up. Oh wait, I was about to just send it. Okay, let's pull this again. Start pull. Hudo. Okay, so my first pick is Pope Joanna. I'm just gonna put Pope Joanne for shortness sake. Second choice, again, I only get 4 choices with the polls. Second choice, I'll put BB, because BB's third skill, even though she's like largely not support, her third skill does come in handy. I guess Arquid NP. No, Arquid is already MP3 in my other account. Whatever. I guess honestly, I'll put Summer Scotty just because NP4 baby. Why not? Fuck it. And then fourth option. God damn. Okay. Damn, this is hard. It's hard as shit. Himiko? Actually, you know what? Himiko is good for soloing, or not soloing, but like in a stall team with the Castorian and Merlin during boss fights. So honestly, having her as an option would not hurt this account for sure. She's actually a pretty good option. So okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So another poll again, guys. Go to chat if you guys want to participate in the poll. So between Pope Joanne, BB, Summer Scotty, and Himiko. Summer Scotty I just got in my normal guaranteed SR, so she might not be the smartest choice, but honestly, whatever. Himiko, because Himiko, even at NP1, is already really good when it comes to boss fights for stalling with Castorian and Merlin, and just, you know, just doing insane crits in general. Pope Joanne, offers some pretty decent, pretty good actually, I would say even good, pretty good utility with her skills. And even her NP does buff block on the enemies one time for 3 turns. So good, very good utility that a lot of servants don't really offer. And then of course BB is BB, and her third skill just locks cards, which could be a good thing to have depending on the situation, of course. Looks like, so currently Himiko is winning, but BB is closely behind, and then Pope Joanne follows. Summer Scotty seems to be losing, which makes sense. We just saw her, and we don't really want to see a repeat, I guess, unless I'm trying to go for that NP5, which is not really something I'm, trying to go for currently, but I would not mind. Yeah, BB and Himiko are fighting though. They are fighting, but Himiko does have a noticeable lead. Pope Joanne and BB are close, are close though. Let's not get it twisted. Okay, and again, hit that like video if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so again, if you guys just got here and you want to see the rest of the lineup, so this is my lineup so far. So while you guys are answering the poll or just thinking about it, so far I have Muramasa, getting him NP2, why not? Durga, same kind of logic, NP2, why not? Melusine, NP2, why not? A lot of these, just the first 3 in particular, NP2, why not? Next thing is Rhaenys and then Miss Crane, both for the same reason of I just want them for the sake of getting them. I don't have them, so just having an additional option for support is always good, regardless if they're broken support like Miss Crane. Very niche, not super broken, but still good option. Tez because he's Tez, Ibuki because she's just all around good for both support and for looping, and then Proto Merlin, same kind of logic with Rhaenys and Miss Crane. Additional support never hurts. Okay, so it looks like Himiko is winning noticeably. Joanne and BB are indeed tied, and Summer Scotty is just dead in the dirt, and nobody will help her get up but 14% of people. So I think I will pick Himiko, which is not a bad choice for sure. None of those were bad choices, but looks like Himiko is the overall winner, which is funny because she was like the last person I added or thought about. So again, there's the results down there. So again, as far as the main one I want from here, I would say it's similar to the normal guaranteed SR we just did. I would say Proto Merlin would be my #1 servant that I want from here. As far as number 2, maybe Ibuki again, and then Rhaenys, Miss Crane. Then everyone else is like on the same kind of playing field. And again, this is the good thing about this guaranteed SR is that you're the one who's picking the servant. So it's really hard to be salty over getting any of these servants, because again, you're the one who picked. I'm the one who picked. So no matter what, I'm gonna be happy with the result. It's just, of course, there are some that I prefer over others. Let's just go ahead and see what we get. Will we get a double SSR like we did in our main account? We will see. Let's go. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. All right. Make your calls. Who am I gonna get? Make your calls. Call it. Okay, 3 servants, caster. Yeah, Tez would be cool. And apparently Tez is pretty OP as well. And why not? Why not get him? Then after this, the stream is pretty much done. So thank you guys for joining me in the stream. I'm gonna try to stream. I want to say every week, but I'm gonna say every other week. That has nothing to do with like me reacting to a stream or like big events. Just just to shoot the shit. Just a nice short stream. Lancer. Okay, this might be a 4-star, might be a 5-star. Melusine. Okay, MP2 Melusine. Not even mad. But it is possible we might even get multiple 5 stars. It is possible because we didn't get that in our previous Destiny Order summons. So interesting. So we got a really good looper. Not even mad at NP2, especially. NP2 loopers always good. So again, cannot be mad at any of my choices. It's just impossible. It's just impossible. Got that new Darnik CE. Yeah, that's so good. That's so good. It's still a W. Wow, we got 2 4-star Darnik CEs in a row. Interesting. Okay, there was a long pause there. Is it a servant? Is it a new 5-star? Okay, no, it's not. Unless the sparks. Nope, no spark. Okay, MP2 Melusine, let's go. Most beautiful fairy in Fey Britain. We out here. We out here. Shout out to the most beautiful fairy, you know. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't think we're getting another 5-star. But you know, the roll's not done yet. The roll's not. I think this might be the last one though. I feel like this roll has been going on for a little bit. This might be it right here. I don't know, one more. It's probably crap dust though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so unfortunately we did not get a double SSR like we did last time, but we did get Melusine, so you know, and P2 Melusine's always good. So again, can't be too mad, and that's pretty much it for the gacha rolls and this stream, because I'm not gonna be rolling for I'm not gonna be rolling for any of these servants, even including Summer Morgan, because the summer banners are gonna be dropping soon. The next stream should be around the 9th or the 10th. I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna put like a scheduled stream at some point, or a scheduled post, but they will be doing, JP will be doing a stream talking about the incoming summer event. So I definitely want to be reacting to that stream, because I think they might be showing the designs for the Tamlin summer servants, and I definitely want to roll for them if they have killer designs and whatnot. And they might even show Noble Phantasm, so keep an eye out for that scheduled stream in a couple days. And besides that, I wish you guys good luck in your future gacha rolls and all that other good stuff, and thank you for joining me. I'm gonna head out now, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweating like a bitch right now, and I need to take off my beanie and my jacket at some point. So I'm gonna see you guys later during that stream. And yeah, one last Olga cameo. Olga, is Olga here still? Olga, come here. Olga, one last Olga cameo for the people who are staying. Yeah, there's Olga. We didn't get that we didn't get that EX dog luck, but you know, I'll take it. Olga up here. Yay, Olga. Olga Maria. Olga Marie. Alright, and yes, she is named after Olga from Grand Order, so. Alright, Olga. I'll give you some peanuts later. She loves peanuts. Peanuts, not penis. That's for you fucking weird fuckers out there. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Everything will be uploaded as a video, by the way. So just letting you know.